Hello everyone, welcome to a new edition of CUTV Sports Show in the Huddle. Lone Star Conference basketball is well underway for both the men and women's basketball teams.
Yes, both teams are going through new beginnings with new head coaches on both Aggie teams. Women's head coach Tom Webb is in studio to talk about what's next after the CSU Pueblo Classic.
We'll also be talking men's basketball with some video from last week's home game versus Oklahoma Panhandle State. It was a great game for the Aggies. They definitely showed their game, and now they're 2-0 on the season.
We got an impressive team. I'm excited for what the season has to hold.
Definitely excited.
We'll see you in a minute.
CU Aggie men's basketball is off to a great start. Right now they are 2-0 starting the season, and they got some tough games coming up. After Thanksgiving, the team will be headed to Bellingham, Washington in the Western Washington University tournament. There the Aggies will get their chance to prove they're a legit team in the LSC.
So far the team is still undefeated, and last week's play was nothing less than amazing. They took it easy on Oklahoma Panhandle State in the first half, but as many great teams do, in the second half, they went on a run.
Well, we're going to have to execute a little better on the next one. Play some better defense in the first half, such as this game we just played. Played great defense in the second half, but just didn't bring it in the first. As well as rebound. We really rebounded well in the second half.
And first half starts off, Aggies versus Aggies. Here's number 30, Jamar Burke, muscling in for the two, right in the lane. Too easy for him. Here's Dallin Gillum up top, moving quick. Callan Glasgow at the top of the key, gets the two, drains it. Here we go to Callan Glasgow off the steal this time, goes all the way. He's got so much heart. That's why he's the North Division LSC Player of the Week last week. Here's Dave Smith, 4-3, cash money all day long. That's the weatherman, like Jake says, and ain't nobody stopping his reign. Here's Chad Allen from the top of the key, makes it, flushes it. Here he comes again, Jamar Burke to him this time, 4-3. I believe he had 3 or 4 threes in the game, second only to sharpshooter Dave Smith. Here's the inside play to Jamar Burke, goes out to Dallin Gillum, shoots the 3. Gets it, drains it. Here's Callan Glasgow, muscling in. He's got heart, he's got soul, and he's got 2 points. Next play, Dallin Gillum's up top, works it in, and that's a lot of hype for a little man that was really excited about something great that he did. Great 2 points there. And here's Greg Morgan doing the same thing. Quick on the inside, gets the 2 points. Dallin Gillum to Jamar Burke, almost gets the slam on number 40, but he gets a nice little layup there. Easy 2 points for him. Dallin Gillum out to the top of the key. Chad Allen with another 3. It's all day long for the Cameron Aggies. Now watch this play. Dave Smith gets it all the way across. Fumbles the dribble, still got it. He's got skills. He's got and-one skills. Gets it to Callan Glasgow, and he drains the 2-pointer.
Close first half, second half, there was rain in the forecast. Starting out with some quick passing, Dave Smith's going to line up 3 3-pointers in a row to get it started. It was a close first half. The Aggies really wanted to pull away in the second half. What a better way to start than with the weatherman, Dave Smith. And we got one more time just to show off his range. He's not done yet, guys. Right, hustle play can get a lot of points here. Burke saves the pass to Gillum with a nice hard-fought 2 in the paint. Floaters will get you somewhere, guys. We got Burke to Allen down low with the offensive rebound. Burke put back, no. Glasgow, no. Yes, 2 points, finally, hard-fought. Points in the paint, points off turnovers will really help the team in the long run. Then we got a deep 3. All right, here's the one you guys have all been waiting for with the alley.
Dave Smith for 3.
Dave
Smith for 3. It's going to be him all day. Now it's the play. I saved you a dunk just for you.
Oh,
you
man.
Last time. Here it comes.
Dave Smith rocking the alley, and Burke with the oop. That got the camera crazies on their feet, everybody. Dave Smith, one more time. He's not done. This man's going to be putting on a show all season from behind the arc. Look to him anytime they need a quick 3. This one might be from NBA range, guys. Watch out for him throughout the season. They're going to need to put more than one guy on him. Don't give him any space. Sharpshooter. You got Gillum trying to make something happen in the paint. It's a nice little floater. 2 points.
He's got some hang time there.
Does have some hang time. Glasgow down in the paint where he's been all night and all season for the Aggies. Gets 2 of his game-high 13 rebounds plus 2 for the putback. Points are always just pudding for that guy.
Yeah, and like you said, Glasgow, I mean, he's been doing incredible. Right? He's been getting the boards for his team. He's not the biggest guy on the team, but he's definitely got a lot of heart and soul. Final score of the game, 79-59. The second time the Aggies defeated an opponent by a 20-point deficit.
Yeah, the Aggie men team are really looking strong. They're playing together. Ever since the loss to Oklahoma, they've really kind of put it together, rebounded, and it kind of showed them what they need to do, and they're taking advantage of that.
Yeah, it's good to see they're improving. Now we'd like to welcome Aggie women's head coach for the season, Coach Tom Webb. He's here with us today to discuss some of the progressions the team is making to a great season. Jake, you're going to start off the questions?
Yes, I just want to know, with you coming in, what kind of philosophy were you trying to bring to the women's team? I know they haven't had the most successful teams up recently. I mean, is there an attitude you need to change as we progress through the season?
There really is. A couple things we want to do is we want to defend and rebound. Anytime you do those two things, those are things you can control. Those are effort points. Those are things that, like you talked about glass. Anytime you go to the glass, it's totally effort. So getting our kids to work hard, they've done a good job with that. And they got to compete for 40 minutes. That's the one thing I think in the past they've been in games, but they haven't stayed with it.
Okay.
Second question, Coach. Basically, I know that the team is a real quick tempo, real fast team. How important is it for you to get teams to play on your level to win games?
It's probably the biggest key. We've got to get pace. And the one thing we're going to do is we're going to press some, we're going to trap some, and we have to do it continually. If we don't, then people can, we're not big. We're not real big inside, and people can go inside and play a half-court game. We want to get up and down.
Okay, well, playing off that, since you don't have much size, it's going to take a lot of heart to play the style of game that you want to play, which you've already mentioned. What kind of leadership do you have on this team? I mean, do you have leaders you can fall back on, and do they show it, or are they more verbal with their leadership?
The nice thing about being new is that any kid and every kid can grow into that little leadership role, and there's not a kid that's already kind of there. And I think the senior Christy Taylor's done a great job with it. She's worked hard at it, but we also have kids like Tara Tremaine who's done a good job, and the kids inside, both Amber Scheuer and Megan Atkins, have done a great job too. So hopefully our leadership will just grow throughout the year.
Yeah, you guys have been impressive up late, so I'm really excited to see what we have coming.
Okay, Coach. How is the learning curve going to work? I mean, you're bringing some new philosophies, you're bringing some new experience to the team. A lot of players are experienced coaching they've never experienced before. How long is it going to take, and what will it take for you to get the full grasp on the game?
Well, I think our goal is to get to Bartlesville, and so anytime that's our goal, then that's kind of where we're looking learning curve-wise. January 15th, we want to be ready to go. Now people are saying we need to play now. There's no doubt. We've played 4 games. We've been in the hunt in every game. We win in double overtime. We get beaten overtime. And so I think what we need to do is just grow every day, and if we do that, we'll be fine. It's going to take kids a little bit of time, but we should be okay.
Well, and you mentioned you had a couple of close losses early in the season. What have you been able to take from those? Have you been able to learn from those losses? Given they're a close game, obviously you guys could easily be 4-0. You could easily be 0-4. 2-2 is not bad, though.
Yeah. I think the one thing our kids have done is, that we win our first game in double overtime, and a kid makes, 2 free throws to bring it to overtime,
Clutch.
2 free throws to put it in double overtime, then hits a shot at the buzzer. Our kids, we were down 12 with 3 to go in that game, and they stayed with it. And I think they believe in themselves. I think they believe in the system, and that will prove to be a positive thing throughout the year.
Yeah, and it's been great so far. You're doing a great job, Coach. We're running out of time here. We appreciate you stopping by the studio. Last season, the women were 4-23, off to a decent start this year, 2-2. They're 500 on the season.
Looks very promising. And I really honestly think they've really sold out to your philosophy, and we look for big things this season.
Well, thank you, and we appreciate being on here.
No
Thank you
problem.
very much, sir.
Thanks again to everyone for watching In the Huddle, as well as all of our other CUTV shows, including Top of the Hour and our Spanish soap opera, Pasión Universitaria.
Don't ask me to say that.
To visit our CUTV YouTube channel, log on to youtube.com and search CUInternetTV with no spaces.
All right, and check out our new CUTV Sports channel by simply searching CU Sports with no spaces. We'll be posting highlight reels, stories, and interview from any Aggie sporting events for the rest of the year. In the Huddle, I'm Jacob Russell.
And I'm Cecilia Ramirez. Everyone have a happy Thanksgiving. Happy Turkey Day.
Gobble, gobble.